Hey y'all, this is kind of part two linked with depression and anxiety. This is the video doing an energy clearing and a guided chakra meditation. So I want to talk a little bit about why clearing out your energy is important and how this meditation specifically can help you. So a lot of people are like myself. They are really sensitive to energy. And in my last video, if you did watch it, if not, I'll just kind of use these magnets as an example. You guys saw me using these in my last one if you watched it. We are very much like magnets. We attract and we also kind of detract. And as we go through our lives, we are very energetic beings. And as we expose ourselves to different energy, different people, we are sometimes prone to picking up different things, different thought patterns, different beliefs. And all of these can restrict the flow of energy through our being. And so the first technique is just a quick and simple energy clearing. To release the energy of others, we are going to call back our own energy. And with that, you will be able to get a better sense of your personal energy. And this will just make things a lot easier because sometimes we do pick up thought patterns from other people and then we're like, oh my God, I feel so horrible and depressed. Honey, sometimes those aren't yours. Sometimes it's other people's. So that's what this is for. Now, the guided meditation will come after this. We have 7 major chakras, 7 major energy centers. That's really what they are. The root chakra is red. So right about here, it's basically seated at the very base of your spine, often where your tailbone is. We have a sacral chakra, which is about right here, a little bit below your belly button. A solar plexus, which is a couple inches under your ribs. We have our heart space, obviously, our throat chakra for communication, our third eye, and our crown. So I will be going over all of those, explaining some of the things that we can do to release some stuff, what they govern. Not everything they govern, because that is extensive. And then we will be strengthening all of this so that our energy can flow a lot more freely and we can understand our own energy a lot more and start seeing the areas that we may want to give attention and work on. So for the first one, now for all of these, you will want to be very relaxed. So I need to chill a little bit. Alrighty, so the most important thing is that you are comfortable. If you read stuff online, if you've tried meditation before, remember that. It's whatever works for you. You might hear, this is something I also want to say. Anything that I say, just use it as a guidance system. All right? This is just for now, but I highly recommend that if you want to stick with this, do it often, and then make it your own. And that's what I've done with every single meditation is I've taken what I like and I transform it into something that works for me. So the first one that we're going to do is just the basic energy clearing technique. Just focus on relaxing your body. And as you do this, it will get a lot more quick. It's just going to be a little lengthy because I'm explaining everything. So take a couple deep breaths just to calm yourself. Take note in your body for anything that may feel uncomfortable, tired. If you have any aches or pains, I just want you to focus on one spot at a time if it is more than one. And breathe into it. Breathe into it a couple of times. Ask it to relax. If it doesn't relax right away, that's okay. Ask it a couple more times. If it doesn't relax, that's okay. Your body will relax through this exercise. First thing that I always do before beginning any kind of a meditation is I call in sacred space. As I call in sacred space, I inhale, and on my exhale, I imagine a bubble around my body, kind of frozen in time. Little specks of energy, kind of like if dust were just paused. Call in sacred space. Personally, I drop my consciousness into my heart center. And from here, I ask all of my guides, my higher self, and source aspect to be present with me. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Do what feels best for you. From here, we're going to kind of envision our aura, I'm just going to call it an aura. Our energy usually expands about up to 3 feet around our body. It's actually larger than that, but for the sake of the visualization, we will do what is most common. And we're going to I like to envision an egg made up of different puzzle pieces. And this energetic egg has puzzle pieces that do not actually fit. Some of the pieces come together, many of them are all jumbled up and scattered. This is a visual representation of other people's energy. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to intend to release all of that energy. And as I release it, I'm going to imagine the scattered pieces which do not connect shooting out of my body from every which direction. If this does not resonate with you, do not worry about that. You can simply intend for the energy to leave your body. If you don't, if you have trouble seeing it, what really counts is that intention. And if anything, visualize whatever you want. Deep breath in. And on that exhale, I'm envisioning all of those other puzzle pieces shooting out of my energy. From here, upon my next few inhales, I'm going to get an image of what my energy looks like now. That egg-shaped energy. And I'm going to see some of the puzzle pieces that are connected, some that are mine. And now I'm going to ask that all of my energetic fragments come back to me. Personally, I ask my energy to pass through the Grand Central Sun for purification and then return to me. You don't have to do that. I realize most people don't know what that is. And then as I intend to call back my energy, I'm envisioning puzzle pieces shooting into my energy and coming together like a 3D egg around my body. And that is how you release others' energy and call your own back. Now, please do not limit yourself to just what I have taught you. Use this as framework and a guide to create something that best works for you. This is the technique that I use every single day, and sometimes multiple days, because as I said, I am a pretty sensitive person, and I do pick up things from other people, and I also give a whole lot to other people. When I do, you're giving pieces of your own energy away, and that is not bad, but we definitely want to return our energy to our bodies so that it can come back and be a part of us, so that we can use it and apply it towards what we want to apply it towards. Okay, from here we're actually going to do our chakra meditation. And again, this is the meditation geared towards our energetic system, our major energetic vortices in our body. And this will be a more thorough cleaning. So what we just did was a nice quick cleaning. This one is a lot more thorough, and it will also help to open your energy to its most optimal potential. So if you don't release other people's energy, same principle applies to this. Just make sure your body is very relaxed. I often do this exercise right before bed. That way I wake up all boosted and energized in the morning. So the very first thing that I do is I imagine a big golden, white, silver, colorful light. Usually I imagine it going from my solar plexus, my center. You can also do this from the heart space. Both will be very effective. Itch, itch. So imagine a big light expanding from your body. And on your exhale, you are going to shoot a cord of energy. I spin it. If you can visualize it spinning, shoot it all the way through the bottom of your body into the earth. And at the bottom of your exhale, very end of it, imagine your energy cord hooking into the center of the earth. And on that next exhale, pull that energy. I again do it in a spiral from the earth and through your body. This is just going to help us use the energy of the earth to help us along in our meditation so that we don't just use all of our own. The earth's energy is infinite. It's always willing to give energy. It also transmutes energy very well. And just breathe in that energy for a moment. We're going to proceed to our first energy center. We're going to pull that energy from the earth right to the base of our spine, the chakra, right here in the back at your tailbone. As you inhale, imagine a big red light expanding at your base. This energy center governs stability, groundedness, the ability to be centered, your feelings towards financial stability, home stability, security, safety. A lot of the times this can be overrun by fear and anger. So let's expand with every inhale. Let's expand that big red light. And then as we exhale, it's going to contract. Now we are going to focus on releasing things for this energy center, the root. Expand that big red light. On the release, I imagine golden sparks shooting out from it. And if you're sensitive to energy, you will actually feel the release from that chakra, from all of them. Expand that energy, and we are going to affirm the releasal of these energies. And envision sparks, anything to signify release. And affirm, I release all energy restricting the flow to and from this energy center. I release any fear or anger or any kind of emotions that may be blocking this energy center. Expand that red light and contract it. I release all limiting beliefs which may be restricting the flow of energy to and from my root chakra. Release. This time, just bring that big red light to full. Exhale, contracting it. Now we're going to affirm and strengthen this energy center. We're just going to be filling it up with big red light and contracting with every exhale. We're going to affirm, I am safe and I am secure. I am stable in every area of my life. I am centered and I am connected. All of my needs are met. And lastly, this energy center is open to its most optimal potential. Now we are going to move on to the second one. Again, we are going to pull that energy from the earth. It's going to pass through our root chakra system, our energy system. It's going to expand red, and it's going to pass through that into our sacral. And it's going to expand a big orange ball of light. Again, pull that energy up and expand that orange light, big and bright. Whatever shade that pops into your mind is the one that will resonate most with you. Now we are going to intend to release in just a moment. This energy center houses our emotional identity. It houses our creativity, our sexuality, and our inspiration. This is also the gateway through which spirit often flows, because spirit is most boisterous when your creativity is exercised. Big orange light, contracting. And next we are going to intend for release. So let's expand that orange light with our inhale. Imagine releasal. I release all energy which may be restricting the flow to and from this chakra. Again, I am releasing all energy which may be restricting my creativity. I hereby release all limiting beliefs which may be blocking the flow of energy to and from this energy center. Expand this light. I hereby release all energy which may be obstructing, blocking, or limiting the flow of energy. Now we're just going to fill this chakra up with light, big orange light. And now we are going to affirm for this particular energy center. I am creative. I am inspired. I am connected to my creativity and my sexuality. I am connected to spirit. I am connected to my emotions. And lastly, big orange light. This energy center is open to its most optimal potential. Energy flows freely to and from and through this energy center. And we are moving on to the next one. We are going to pull from the earth through our root chakra, big red light, through our sacral chakra, big orange light, all the way up to our solar plexus, big burst of bright yellow or gold. Our solar plexus houses our personal power, our I am presence, it houses our assertiveness and can often be blocked by shame or guilt, anxiety. Pull that energy up, big yellow light. And as we exhale, we're intending for the releasal of all energy which may be limiting the flow. We are releasing all shame, guilt, and anxiety locked up in this energy center. Big yellow light. We are releasing all energy and all limiting beliefs which may be restricting the flow of energy to and from our solar plexus. Big yellow light. One more visual of release. And now we're going to affirm. Big yellow light. I am powerful. I assertive. My ego is connected to my spirit, my I am presence. I am powerful. And lastly, this energy center is open to its most optimal potential. Just feed some of that energy up to your center. Now we are going to move on to our next energy center. We are going to pull that energy from the earth through our root, big red light, through our sacral, big orange light, through our solar plexus, big orange light, and up through our heart, big green, pink, or both light, expanding and contracting and expanding again and contracting. This energy center is what connects us to every single piece of energy, every energetic being. This is how we are all connected as one. This is how we love. It governs love, how we love, how love flows, the restriction of love, how we love ourselves, how we love others. It houses our passion and the things that we love, our desires. Now we are going to intend for release. Big green, pink, or both light, releasing those golden sparks. I release all energy which is restricting the flow to and from this heart space. I release all of the pain that is no longer serving me of the past. I release all old patterns which may be restricting the flow of love in my life. I release all limiting beliefs which may be restricting my flow of love. One more visual releasal. Now we're going to feed that heart center with just bright energy. Whatever color resonates with you. One more time, and then we're going to affirm. Again. I am love. I love all living things, especially myself. I love openly and freely. I love all living things. I am connected to my heart and my truest desires. Again. I am love. And lastly, this energy center, my heart space, is open to its most optimal potential. Moving on. Okay, we pull that energy up from the earth, through our root chakra, big red light, through our sacral, big orange light, through our solar plexus, big yellow light, our heart space, green, pink, both light, and up to our throat chakra, big blue light as we inhale. Any shade of blue which resonates with you is the correct color that will resonate with you most. Feed it that colorful energy one more time. This energy center governs the communication from our heart space, from our intuition. It governs the way that we express ourselves verbally, the way we treat other people, talk to other people, treating other people, heart space, expressing that, throat chakra. This also trickles into the way we express ourselves through what we wear. Going to intend to release. I hereby release all energy which may be restricting the flow of energy to and from and through this energy center. I hereby release all limiting beliefs which restrict my ability to speak my truth. I hereby release all energy, all programmed beliefs which restrict the flow of energy to and from my throat chakra. One more time, a visual release. Now we are going to feed that energy, nice blue energy. Now we're going to affirm. My throat chakra is open to its most optimal potential. I hereby communicate my truth to and from my heart, my throat chakra. Here we go with that one. I hereby communicate from my heart space. I hereby communicate from my intuition and through my throat. I speak my truth. I speak from my heart. I speak. This energy center is now open to its most optimal potential. And again, we are going to move to the next energy center. We are going to pull that energy from the earth through the root, big red light, sacral, big orange light, solar plexus, big yellow light, heart center, green, pink, both light, throat chakra, big blue light, and up to our third eye, big indigo light, purpley blue beautifulness. This energy center houses our intuition, our ability to receive intuitive information, communication from our divine self, our divine aspects. This chakra is often blocked by illusion, limiting beliefs. We're about to release all of that. First off, feed that chakra, that big indigo light. Now we're going to release big indigo light. I release all illusions that may be hindering me from seeing the truth. I hereby release all energy which may be restricting the flow to and from this energy center. Big release. I hereby release all limiting beliefs which may be preventing the flow of energy to and from this energy center. Again, I release all illusions from this world so that I may see the truth. We're going to feed our third eye that indigo color one more time. Now we are going to affirm. I see the truth of this world. I am connected to my intuition. My intuition flows freely through this chakra, my energy center. I see. And again, this energy center is open to its most optimal potential. We're moving on to the last chakra. Big releases for me. big openings for me. Again, we are going to pull that energy from the earth, through our root, through our sacral, through our solar plexus. Everything is really bright and colorful. Through our heart space, through our throat, through our third eye, and to our crown. Big iridescent light. Some people say this light is rainbow. Some people say it's lavender. For a long time, I just imagined it as white. Our crown chakra is what it's called. It houses our divine presence. It governs our connectedness to Source, to God, to our higher power, our guides. It is our divine presence, our divine aspect. Gonna bring whatever color you chose. Expand that light. We're going to attempt for release. I hereby release all energy which may be blocking the flow from this energy center. I hereby release all limiting beliefs which may be hindering the flow of energy to and from this energy center. One more time, that same one. I hereby release all belief systems which may be limiting or restricting the flow of energy to and from my crown. Feed that light one more time. We are going to affirm. I am divine. I am connected to my divinity, my source power, my divine aspect, my source stream. I am connected to God. I'm connected to my guides, my spiritual team. I am connected to all that is. One more time. This energy center is open to its most optimal potential. And now, we're going to pull that energy from the earth through our entire chakra system. Pull it all the way through you. And imagine this energy shooting out of your head, around your body, creating your auric field. And through our base, we will pull that energy back up through our body, out our head, around our body, creating that vortex of energy. And it falls back down, and we pull it back up through our bodies. Shoot it out our head with the exhale. Visualize that coming out. And again, pull it up through your body. On that exhale, shoot that out your head. And one more time, as many times as you need. Pull that energy up and through and shoot it out and around your body. And come back. If you may be feeling a little bit lightheaded, it's because you've opened a whole lot of energy. I am not feeling here. Okay? And if you are feeling like your consciousness is not fully with your body, focus on that red root chakra energy. Focus on that red light. Pull it from the earth. Big red light. And if anything, when you exhale, shoot that extra energy. Give it back to the earth. Pull that up and exhale. It will help to ground you. You can even, as you inhale, imagine your consciousness coming back and sitting into your body. Just a light person. For every inhale, your light body sits into your body. That will help to ground you. Now, this meditation was a little bit longer because I was actually explaining a lot of things, but if you practice this, your energy will stay nice and open and clear. Obviously, we have our own more strong blockages in our body, but they're not even really blockages. They're just pieces of energy that make your own energy unique to you. And some of those energy centers which do have some things attached or blocked or restricting, those are the areas of your life where when you cycle around, those things will be needing some focus on, because those are actually really important. When we came here, when we incarnated, we had ideas and we had missions of things that we wanted to learn. And so that's why I always affirm for every single energy center that it is open to its most optimal potential. For each of us, that will be different. But bringing yourself back into your own energy, bringing it back into a state of optimal resonance, it will help your life flow easier. You will find that you may not get as angry. Things that bothered you, you will have let that stuff go. The things that you do have little kinks in that keep returning, those are the things that need your focus. Those are the things which make your lessons unique to you. So, if you practice this often, I try to do this particular meditation 2 times a week, sometimes more if I have time. I do it before bed so I wake up nice and recharged. You don't want to do it when you're too tired or you might fall asleep. But this will help your energy to flow more effortlessly, a lot easier. You will be able to distinguish what is your own. And overall, you will be on the road to being the best version of yourself by taking care of yourself, taking care of your energy centers. So, because this video is so long, I am going to bid you all farewell, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day.